Most business owners create a few ads and pray it works. Meanwhile, the top 1% of brands are testing 50 to 100 ads per month. And here's the kicker. They're doing it in less time than you spend on those few ads. You see, I have spent over $30 million on ads over the last 8 years at my agencies. And before that, working for companies like Match.com, National Geographic, Harvard Business School, and LendingTree. And after analyzing what separates 8 and 9-figure brands from those that flop, I discovered something that changed everything. The secret is not about working harder on better ads. It's building a system that lets you create more ads faster while each one performs better than the last. And today, I'm showing you exactly that. The same system that has helped one of our clients go from a 1 ROAS at best to a 2.4x in just 60 days. And another client that has scaled from 70K to 180K per month with beautiful MER and a lower CAC target than they even need to scale using these exact frameworks. And by the end of this video, you will have the blueprint to make your ads faster than your competition. Let's hop into it. All right, so one thing I want to just quickly identify is you can see we have a number of different ad sets running within these 6 campaigns. This is key because we need to understand what makes a good ad. And so what I want to do is go through some of these. Now, what I want to do is sort by longest running. Let's go through some of these top picks in Atria. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Atria, it is my favorite tool from just an overall analysis of ads. What I want to do is start to isolate, like what is making some of these ads really, really effective. The key to this is understanding what your product solves for your ideal customer. So let's just go to Say Goodbye to Dull Skin, because this is a very broad ad that has a lot of total addressable market appeal. So what I want to do is just look, like Say Goodbye to Dull Skin. They did a phenomenal job at identifying a problem that most people in this scenario have. Simple ingredients, dermatologist tested. That dermatologist one is probably a little played out because everyone says dentist approved, doctor approved, whatever. It doesn't really nail in. So a second call out would have been better, but that's where I'm going with this. We're going to walk through how to quickly, rapidly iterate on your ads to get the best performance. We are going to edit in template. And so what I want to do is just like truly understand what makes a fantastic ad. So we have this clone now. Now here's where you put your product. I assume if you're watching this video, you're trying to figure out how to make your own ads. So what I'm going to do is this is by native. So we are going to go to native and we are going to take this and we're going to drop it in to ChatGPT. Please analyze this landing page for this product to determine who the best target audience is, how they should look at ads from a direct response advertiser's perspective, and what are the different benefits that we can highlight on a static image ad. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna paste this in. I'm giving you guys the secret sauce here, and we'll be right back. So in the 2 seconds this took me to do this, we have 4 new callouts. So simply take this, go back into Canva. Of course, you have to adjust the font, size. So there we go. And then we can go back into chat and we can find this. And then we can get rid of this one. Move that down slightly. Boom. Say goodbye to dry skin, lasting hydration for 48 hours. Now I hate M dashes because it's a dead giveaway, but there is your ad. Now if we go back here, I can actually save this image. I'm going to drop it into my desktop, which is extremely cluttered. We're going to take this image, we're going to drop it in here. We're going to increase that size slightly. And then we're going to remove the background from this ad. Now guys, in the 2.5 minutes that you have been watching me do this, I just created questionably a go-to-market ad. Now here's where the key is, because there's a key to this single ad will not get you purchases. What you have to then do is iterate on this concept. So if this concept is say goodbye to dry skin with 48-hour relief, we need to then figure out 4 more hooks, which is going to be that main headline text for our ads to identify which messaging converts the best. Let's get into that. So we're going to take this and then I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, I like this one. Let's come up with, all right, so now I'm asking it, like this one, say goodbye to dry skin. Great, here are 4 more. Okay, so now we're talking about dry skin, flaky skin, reapplying lotion all day, and stop covering up dry patches. Perfect. So now we can take this, and we're gonna go back in here, and I am going to simply duplicate this, and I'm gonna change this out. Again, maybe make the text slightly bigger to fit, just based on less callouts or less text. We're gonna do that again. Flaky skin doesn't stand a chance, and native, if you're watching this, call me. We're gonna go back. We're gonna try tired of reapplying lotion all day. We're gonna take this, duplicate it, paste that right there. Okay, so now we have 4 with the exact same layout. So simple. I've done this in 6 minutes. Now I'm gonna take all of these and I'm going to duplicate them. And the reason I'm doing that is because now I want to test a different color. So let's go through here and we're going to pick another gradient and we're going to go, that's a bit aggressive, also slightly aggressive, really terrible colors. Let's go with this one. So now I'm going to take this same color. I'm going to apply it to that, this, and this. I have just made 8 new ads, different callouts, different colors. Very basic, you might think, but we have scaled so many ad accounts with this simple premise of testing. Is it the call out? So if we can validate that the hook, the call out, is what is converting, we can then iterate on that. So if we've identified that in this scenario, the orange background and the tan or light brown background, both of them with the same call out is the key, we know that that call out is a pain point for our ideal customer, and then we can iterate on that more and make new designs with that same call out. So the system becomes a very simple understanding of what are we testing and how are we validating our hypothesis. That is key. Now, what I want to talk about is structuring your ad account, which you're going to have to subscribe, because I know a problem that you're having right now is that you are running CBOs or ABOs and Facebook is finding one ad, whether it's performing or not, and it's spending all of your money. And I have a new way to get that problem solved. So make sure to subscribe. That video will be coming out next week.